Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Sunny. So today I wanted to talk about my favorite summer fragrances. It's been so hot up here in the Northeast. I don't know if anyone else is feeling the heat wave, but I'm barely getting through it. And I know we're already kind of in the middle of the summer, so I guess you can say that these are my most worn summer fragrances so far. And if there's anyone out there that just stumbled upon my channel, hello, nice to meet you. My name is Sunny and I talk mostly about perfumes, but sometimes I do beauty and vlogs here. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, then please consider subscribing. So let's get started on my top summer fragrances. So the first scent that I've been really enjoying this summer is Ariana Grande's God is a Woman. This is a scent by Jerome Epinet and I really love his fragrances. He's done a lot of work for Wilhelm Perfumery, some stuff for Byredo, and I find his work kind of unique but still mass pleasing. I really like all of his scents, and whenever I find there's a scent by him, I honestly either get a sample of it or go out and make sure that I try it in the store. So anyway, this is by Jerome Epinet. This is a fruity floral scent. It has notes of pear and orris, and there's a hint of rose in there, and it dries down to a vanilla scent. And I absolutely love it. This is such a subtle but still there, clean, floral, non-offensive, fruity, sweet scent. I wore this on a very hot, humid day, and I was walking around like this large garden for 2 hours, I believe, and this didn't wear off. I was really surprised. You know, sometimes like you think that cheaper fragrances are not gonna last you as long, but this lasted me that trip around the garden all the way through dinner. So I was very surprised. I was sweating like crazy. So performance wise, I was impressed. Maybe my expectations were low from the get-go, so that's why, but there's like a cooling aspect about this. I think it's the pear scent. I find some pear scents to kind of have like a cool but sweet breeze type of feel to them. So I have a question for you guys. Like, do you guys throw out these little holders? Because I know that a lot of Ariana Grande's fragrances like come with these like plastic covers, and I don't know, I just don't know what to do with these things. I feel like they do kind of protect, or they might protect the bottle. Like say if I were to throw this in a bag, or if I'm going to like move, and you know, it does, I think it might provide some kind of a protection for the bottle, but at the same time it's so clunky, and you know, every time I take it out, I don't know, like, do I grab it like this or like this? Like, I don't know. So let me know what you guys think. I don't like the feel of the plasticness of it, but at the same time, like the overall look is pretty nice. So anyway, that was Ariana Grande's God is a Woman. The second fragrance that I've been loving this summer is Mango Skin. Now, what better scent for the summer than this scent? This is such a pretty fruity scent and I am absolutely in love. I reviewed this perfume in that Wilhelm Perfumery discovery set review that I did, and in that video I said that this kind of smells a little bit bitter and a little bit like the skin of the mango, like as if you were eating that part of the mango that you're not supposed to really eat. But now when I spray this, I smell the ripe juicy mango, and I'm not sure what's going on. I don't know if this is like the full bottle versus the sample story, but this has become more of like that mango juice splash type of scent. For those of you who haven't smelled this, this is a mango scent like the name says, but there is yellow florals like frangipani and ylang ylang in here, and then the base there's musk and red wine and blackcurrant. So it's a very fruity scent. The sillage isn't crazy, it's actually just perfect. I can smell it on myself, and if someone is next to me they can smell it. I wear this all the time. I mean, this works for all occasions for summer. I think like you can wear this to like a picnic, barbecue, just wear it around the house, even, you know, anything during the summer. So that's the thing about this scent though, is this is very seasonal. Like I can't see myself wearing this during the fall holidays or any other time of the year. This is such a tropical fruity scent that I almost feel like it would be awkward to like smell like this in a different season other than summer. That was Mango Skin. Next one that I'm enjoying is also a tropical fragrance, and it is Virgin Island Water. I mean, honestly, what summer fragrance list would be complete without this, right? This is my favorite coconut scent. I honestly haven't tried any coconut fragrances that I love as much as this one. I kind of want to go to scent bar and tell them like, hey, I'm looking for coconutty tropical fragrances and see what they hit me with. But honestly, like of all the designer ones and a lot of the luxury ones that are available at department stores that I've tried, this is by far the best in my opinion. So this is by Creed, and this has been in my collection for a long time, this specific 30 ml bottle. And that's because Creed does not come for cheap. It's pretty expensive, but I love the scent so much. So I kind of reserve this for when I'm kind of like dressed up for a summer occasion. And yeah, this is a special occasion summer fragrance for me. So this has notes of coconut, lime, citruses. It has some, florals in there, and this dry sounds sweet, but it's not cloying in any shape or form. This is just a perfect coconutty cocktail on your tropical vacation type of scent. So I absolutely love this one. It's a staple. And you know what? This has been in my collection for so long. I'm kind of afraid of it going bad, so maybe I should really work through this, but fragrance prices are just breaking my heart sometimes, but this is really good. So coconut lovers, definitely check this one out. The next one on my favorite summer fragrances list is Initio's Musk Therapy. So I'm showing you the little sample bottle here, but I did get the full bottle, and I haven't unboxed it and I cannot wait to, but I wanted to work through the sample first. So Initio is super expensive, right? But the reason why I decided to make the jump is because I was ordering bottles or samples from the scent bar. They give you free samples whenever you buy a full bottle, and I kept asking for this. I kept adding it to the cart as my free sample, or when I went to the store, I asked for like a sample of this. So I kind of like kept filling this little sample vial up, and I'm like, well, if I like the scent so much, I should just get it. So I am working through the sample here, and then I'm going to unbox that beautiful treasure of a fragrance. So this has notes of white musk, bergamot, orange, and then there's some sandalwood at the base. And I really love musky scents, and I think this is the perfect type of musky scent that I love. It's kind of understated, it's subtle. It has, other things in it like florals and citrusy notes, but this one is very subtle, and I think some people might think that this might not be worth the money. It's like, where is the fragrance? I can't smell it. It doesn't perform. It's not monster. Actually, those are the exact type of fragrances that I would like to spend money on. So anyway, if you love musk scents and you are looking for kind of an elevated, a different type of musk scent, then maybe check this one out. But again, this is super pricey, so I wouldn't like willingly be like, you need to have this. But I mean, if you find yourself kind of sampling like me, like trying to get samples of this and like decant my own full bottle of this, like, you know what, I think I might as well just go for the full bottle, right? So anyway, that was Initio's Musk Therapy. This next one has been in my collection for a very long time, and it is Ball de Freak by Byredo. This is a great summer fragrance, and I've had this now for 6 years, and that's how much of a dent I've got going after 6 years. Well, I do have a lot of bottles, but I think this is almost an all year fragrance, from spring to summer to fall, maybe not the winter, but this smells cool, fresh summer breeze. This has notes of citruses at the top, along with some other flowers. It has notes of vetiver and musk at the base. I find that fragrances that have notes of vetiver are typically like aromatic, like they kind of fill up a room. They do perform, they have a sillage, they kind of like form this kind of cloud around you. It's almost like having an incense on your body, like you can kind of smell it radiating. I mean, that's what I find with vetiver. This is great for summertime if you're looking for a fragrance that isn't too girly, isn't too sweet, it's not too tropical, But also, if you want to invest in a fragrance that might last you past the summertime, I think this is a really great one. I found myself wearing this all year, so it stays on the top of my fragrance shelf. It doesn't go into hibernation during the winter. I think this is worth the investment because, you know, it lasts you a long time because you don't need to spray a lot of this to smell the fragrance. You just need a couple of spritzes and you're good to go for a full day, maybe even more. So, and I'm sorry if you hear any crunching in the background. My cat decided to finally eat. So apologize if you hear any crunching. But anyway, this is Ball de Freak by Barredo. It's a gorgeous aromatic green woody scent for the summer. The next one is a fairly new one to my collection, and it is Sunset Hour by Goldfield and Banks. So this is a great summer scent that is woody and a bit fruity. So this one gets a lot of hate on Fragrantica. People are saying that this smells synthetic, smells, someone said like tutti fruity or something like that. And also people have said that this is very like not unique enough to be niche. But to me, this smells unique, and I think there is a note in there, Kwangdong Desert Peach. And I've never smelled that fruit, never heard of that fruit, in fact. And I feel like that's what's giving me the uniqueness to the fruity notes in this fragrance. I do get the syntheticness that people are referring to, but I have a feeling, I'm not 100% positive, but I feel like that might be from the cashmere wood or some of the woody notes paired with jasmine sambac. I'm sure like a lot of fragrance houses use synthetic notes and that's what people are smelling. But I have noticed this with other fragrances that have jasmine sambac and like woody notes in playing together. I could be wrong, and I'm gonna take notes on this theory and see where it leads me. But anyway, I don't mind the syntheticness. Also, I'm not a huge fan of wood scents. I have to be very careful, but for this one, it's very subtle. And I actually think Goldfield and Banks, they do great woody fragrances. I have a sample of Silky Woods, which is more of a fall winter fragrance. And that is one of the most pleasant woody scents that I've ever smelled. But anyway, and this is also pleasant woody scent for the summer. I'll list the notes to the right here so you can see them. And this is a great fragrance for all occasions. I mean, honestly, for summer, I feel like occasions are typically pretty casual, very light. So you can't really go wrong with any type of fragrance as long as you're not like, you know, hitting them over the head with like a heavy gourmand or anything like that. But again, this is a fairly new addition and I've been enjoying it for like maybe 3-4 days. And maybe if I ever go sunset watching, I'll, you know, wear the scent and see if if it rings anything with the name and the scent together. But anyway, this was Sunset Hour. Definitely check out this brand, guys. They do great woods, I think. The last fragrance I have been enjoying a lot this summer is I Am Trash by L'État Libre d'Orange. This was a recent purchase as well, but I absolutely love it. This is also a woody fragrance. I feel like all of my newer fragrances this summer has been woody because I don't know, I guess I don't like woody scents in the winter because they tend to be heavy, or woody notes in like fall winter fragrances just tend to be too much for me. But when they are done in a summer fragrance, I think they're just right. So I Am Trash, I recently talked about this. This is a upcycled fragrance that has notes of apples and roses and cedarwood. And this is a woody scent that has a lot of juicy appleness to it. So it's a very casual, easygoing scent. And this one doesn't perform. This is kind of something that you wear for yourself. It's very intimate, stays close to your skin, and I could smell it if I get my nose on my skin, but I can't say that it really projects or anything like that. So this is an interesting house to look at as well. I think a lot of people like other scent that's called You or Someone Like You. That one is super popular, but this one I think is also deserving a good look at. And I love the upcycled facet of this fragrance. So this is a great one for all occasions, and if you love apples, then definitely check this one out. So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this list of my favorite summer fragrances. You know, some of these are new purchases, so I can't say that, you know, they're like my all-time you must-haves, but I have been reaching for them a lot, and these ones here in the front are lifers. But the two in the front here, like the Virgin Island Water and Baltic, I've had for years and years. I'm very sure of my opinions on these, and I can definitely say that these are like my all-time favorites. Mango Skin, you know, is super popular, and you know, for good reason. And you know, all of these other fragrances as well, they're really perfect for the summers. So hope you found this interesting, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.